maintenance and repairs. So those are things that you will obviously have to take care of if you own it. That I think is a really important reason to get a home inspection, because they kind of give you an idea of what you've got, what you're looking at as the house sits on the day that they're there, and what their best guess, again, it's a guess, of when those things might need to be fixed or replaced. So that is, if no other reason than that, that's a very important reason to get a home inspection. So I think that people think that a home inspection, if they say, well, this is going to be an issue in 2 years or 5 years, or some of the little things, polarity on outlets, like GFCIs, those little things like will freak people out. Those are little things that sellers lots of times will take care of. If you have to do it, it doesn't cost that much. But if something is going to have to be fixed in 5 years, okay, well, then you know that and you plan for that. But if you're renting...
And you're also buying the house according to that.
Yes.
It's, I mean, we run into this a lot where a home inspector will say, well, the roof may need replaced in 3 years. Mm-hmm. And then the buyer says, well, I want a new roof. But the price you offered had a 25-year-old roof with it. Mm-hmm. It didn't have a new roof. So if it had a new roof, you may have not got it for the price that, so you're buying it in its existing form. And so, yes, it will have to, is it leaking right now? Is it working right now? So you can budget for that. And, if it's, well, I want a new roof now, then you can pony up and pay more for it at the time of the purchase.
But, I mean, when we bought our house on Claiborne, you listed for us. When we bought that house, they said 5 years on the roof.
Right.
We didn't have any issues. We lived there 5.5 years, didn't have any issues. We listed it to sell. They got a home inspection, and then they said it had 2.5 years left. So it's not an exact science of when. So, I don't know if those people replaced it or not, but we didn't have any issues in those 5.5 years. So, and I'm like, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Right. So I'm not going to go replace a roof if I don't have to. Right. So, that's just an example of, there was another, there was more time on it than what they thought. They're just giving us their best guess, right? Yeah. So, but think about this. If you're renting and your landlord has to do a major thing, like a roof, when your lease is up, they're going to accommodate for that. So you're still paying for it. Whether you're renting or whether you're buying it, you're still paying for it. It doesn't matter. So don't let something like that stop you from buying a home. Obviously, you're going to have things that you have to repair, but that's why you should have, put back some money. You should have a savings. You should have a savings regardless, because you never know what's going to happen in this world. But that's something that you can always put back. And that home inspection helps you kind of decide how much you want to have put back for things. They may say 15 years, and you're say, well, shoot, I'm going to be out of here probably in 5 or 8 anyway. So that's good. No harm, no foul. I don't have to worry about it. So those are things that do factor into that. And then if you live in an area that has HOA dues, we will include those on your payment, as long as that's something that's recorded and we know it through title. If not, that would be an outside cost. If it's not recorded anywhere and the title company doesn't know it, then we're not going to know. But most places here that have those fees, we do know it, and then it's included in your payment.
All right, good deal. We'll be back with more in just a few minutes on Real Estate from a House to a Home.